Welcome back to the original Kirachi's Arcana's page. I am here to talk about the current metagame of, yes, you got it, Yu-Gi-Oh! The current metagame consists of three very top decks. We got Dino Rabbit. Fuck them. For the biggest reason, they are so expensive. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the top cards are each at least $80, $90, and $100 per card. Number two, we got windups. Fuck them windups. Fuck them in the ass on their loop. Not to mention, again, we got an expensive deck. Rabbit, I believe, is $90. Poor Battleship, which is so far the main guy that you see. Yeah, he's only 15 now, but I mean, still. Then we got Zemites, whatever the fuck you want to call him. I don't know. It's kind of late. He's 119. He is basically just another gachi with a little added twist of popping something when an attachment's gone, that kind of thing. And number three, my personal favorite, which I run, Insectors. Now, quite frankly, I believe Insectors is a better deck to run because currently you can buy pretty much every card in the deck very cheap. Just to run it, I'm saying just to run it, you can buy every card cheap. But if you want to make it all shiny, that kind of stuff, you have to put a little more effort and money in it. Ah, fuck these allergies. Now, as far as I'm aware of, Hornet, which is your main card next to Dragonfly, Hornet is about $45. Personally, I got a playset for $75 from a contact, but beside the point. I love the deck. I've heard from another source. What was his name? Username is shit, where are you? Oh, there he is. I believe it's pronounced Mike Vlogs. Mike Vlogs. If I'm not pronouncing it right, excuse me. I've actually been following your stuff, and they have found another loop to make an OTK version. In two ways, this is this can affect the metagame. One, makes Insectors more gay if it works, because it's an OTK move. Using Hopper and an equipped spell card, which is very interesting. You should go check that out. I'll probably put the link to the video down below. But number two, it will make Konami and the whole other Yu-Gi-Oh universe who makes these rules very, very noticeable about this deck. But on Duel Network, I have play test this deck like crazy, and alas, unlike real life, I am like 10-2 or so with that deck. But unfortunately, unlike real life, I've been facing more windups and Dino Rabbits, so I can't really combat them too much. On Duel Network, I'm facing all these random Black Wings, uh, shit. I'm even seeing some old tech Blue Eyes and Dark Magician decks, which are kind of irrelevant in this game. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've always had a, I guess you could call it a fan favorite of the Blue Eyes and the old decks. I've always tried to bring them back, but alas, they do not have the speed that you need for the meta. Though I play meta competitive, I still just want to say fuck the meta. I just say fuck the meta. The meta kind of can ruin the game for a lot of people. I've seen so many people leave the game because of the meta. But I guess the point of the video is, if you want to continue playing, find your own deck that you can run. Find its way to make it good. Keep finding ways to make it better and better, faster, and just make it on par with the 3 most powerful decks. Again, as I said in the start of the video, you got your Dino Rabbit, you got your Windups, and you got your Insectors. A buzz going around that they're calling them the Triforce. I kind of like that name. The Triforce of Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot of things in life you could call a Triforce, but I like that name for these things. Now, a lot of people could care less, but it's true. You always have at least 3 to 4 top decks that everybody's going to run. I'm still waiting for Chaos Dragons to take flight. I believe Gishkis are going to come into play soon. They got some fun stuff, annoying stuff. Haven't seen too many anti-metas around. Light Sworns are a big hit, and if you buy the Raw Yellow pack, yes, people are probably going to now say that pack sucks. But get this. Everybody loves to holofy their deck, right? Guess what's in there? A holo, ultra rare, deep prison, which, by the way, if you pack it with just one pack, normally the packs are what? $3 or $4? That one card in that pack is about $12 to $13. You made your money back in that just one pack, and most likely, like one of my boxes that I've packed 2 of them, one of those packs had a DD Crow in it. Another pack had a Grand Mole, which, quite frankly, I love this pack. I have probably packed at least 5, 7, I think 8 in total Thunder Kings. Sure, if I like it, the gold rare or something more shinier. But a freaking Thunder King is a freaking Thunder King. If you don't agree with me, well, that's your opinion. I'm not going to deny that. But quite frankly, I won't support too much of a harsh word on that. Anyways, subscribe, comment, give me your thought. I really want people to comment to tell me what your thoughts are on this format and what deck you want to run, or what decks should be run, or how to stop decks. Because I've always been great at making main decks. My side decking is, however, sucky. It really needs improvement. So send me some thoughts on certain side deck cards, and to be honest, I would rather have budget side deck cards than expensive side deck cards. Now, don't get me wrong, I do spend a pretty penny on certain cards, but there are a lot of times budget cards work just as well. Comment, subscribe, yada yada. I'm probably going to put the link to that video on that crazy loop just to see if anybody understands it. Well, deuces.